Hi, I'm Tony Poulos, and today I'm with Naveen Mishra, who is Industry Principal for Digital Transformation at Frost & Sullivan in Singapore. Naveen, great to catch up.
Great to meet you.
I believe you've just come out of a very interesting roundtable hosted by Huawei talking about 5G and the impacts of 5G in the Asia market. Could you give me some of the highlights of that roundtable, please?
Sure. So it was very interesting group discussion or kind of engagement with this, and we discussed about how the 5G has to evolve in a way that it can make sense for telecom operators. And we talked about collaboration, which is going to be a very important part of the puzzle to solve. And because 5G is a technology which is being developed from a very different mindset. It comes from a sensors point of view. It comes from a more autonomous kind of a things rather than human being in the mind. Yeah. Okay, so thereby we discussed about how the industry has to come together, collaboration, use cases, business models, quite a lot of things we discussed about it.
Is the Asian market very different from the rest of the world's approach to 5G? Yeah. Are we ahead or we're behind here?
If you look at right now where the development's happening, it is primarily on South Korea and Japan. So those are the two markets that are taking a lead in 5G developments, whereas some of the kind of a bit more mature market in Southeast Asia, like Singapore, they're trying to do a bit of trials here and there. But I believe rest of the other markets in Southeast Asia are going to take a while before they start coming to a level where the use cases are being trialed out and they're ready for or pre-ready for a commercial launch.
And the standards have just been ratified, I believe, for 5G. Have the operators in the region or the vendors in the region actually encapsulated those standards already, or will they have to start from scratch?
I think we have made some progress when it comes to standards. We have made some progress when it comes to thinking about what use cases would make sense. But it is about the maturity of the market as well, And then what are the use cases? You need to bring the industry together because 5G is going to be very, very different. Why? Because you have a use case where you have many kind of partners. So, for example, one of the operator in these mature markets within Asia Pacific have 17 to 20 partners to come up with a great use case. So you need a large number of partners to create a interesting use case for customers or enterprises for the matter.
So presumably, if you're interested in healthcare, you'll be working with a healthcare partner. Yes. If you're looking at banking, you'll be with a fintech partner, and even autonomous vehicles and connected cars. Yes. So it is a very different spread for operators.
Indeed it is.
Are they ready to cope with that?
See, that is why they're taking a trial, an approach, and very, very cautious decisions in terms of which use case is making sense for my customers or my enterprise customers or consumer customers that way. So you brought very interesting point about how autonomous car, for example, we need to have your car manufacturers, insurance companies, and many other partners to come together and create a value for customers.
And the companies like Huawei, who are very much involved with leading the pack in terms of innovation, are they helping bring 5G to the market, or are they just standing by waiting for people to ask them for help?
No, I think equipment vendors or companies like Huawei and everyone, they are taking a leap ahead in terms of making sure that not just the equipments and they are ready for 5G, but they are also creating a collaborative environment where the industry can come together and discuss about some of the challenges, whether it is from regulatory standpoint, spectrum standpoint, equipment standpoint, or whatever it is. So they are taking lead that.
Well, let's hope we do it right this time. Thanks very much, Naveen, for your time.
Thank you. It was great meeting you.